Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to explain step-by-step procedures on how you can easily import from China within just 1 month. Okay, as a beginner I'm going to explain everything for you. Okay, even if you don't have a prior knowledge, okay, or you were getting mini importation from China confusing, you are going to understand every part in this video, and you are going to understand everything about importing from China within just 1 month. Okay, so let's get started. Before we continue, if you're new to my channel, if you're seeing my video for the first time, thank you so much, you're welcome, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel to join the family, and also give this video a like. Okay, so let's get started. The first step in importing from China within 1 month is know the product that you want to import. Okay, you are the one that knows the business you're doing, or the business that you want to go into, that you want to import. Research about it properly, so that for you to stay ahead of competitors, right? You need to know actually what will the consumers, what will your customers like preferably, okay, and what are other importers importing that when you add your own, you will be among the best. That's the first thing that you need to consider. Okay, the second step is choosing the app to import with. There are different apps that you can import with from China. Okay, I'm going to explain in details the pros and cons, the advantages and disadvantages of using each of the apps. Okay, and I'm going to also tell you the one I use and why I use them. Okay, why I prefer using it. The first app that you can use is Alibaba. Then we have AliExpress. We have 1688. We have Womata, right? We have Taobao. I've mentioned like 5 apps now, right? These are the major apps that you can use to import anything from China. Okay, and all these apps has the advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so I'm going to explain them one after the other. Number one, let's start with AliExpress. Okay, AliExpress is a very good app to import from China. Okay, but because importing with AliExpress, when after buying your items, your supplier can ship directly to you. Okay, and sometimes you get free shipping from your suppliers, right? And also in AliExpress you can pay in dollar, you can pay with Chinese yuan. Okay, so that is the advantages. But the disadvantages is this: sometimes you need to chat the supplier, okay, so that you can pay to them with their WeChat accounts, right? And also their prices compared to the one I use is a little bit higher than the one I use. Okay, so that is it. Then let me explain. Then for 1688 is also one of the apps you can use. Okay, it is one of the most popular apps you can use to import from China. Okay, because first of all, you can pay your supplier. Suppliers are simply the people that you buy from on those apps, the companies, those that have shops on those stores. Okay, so you can pay them. You can pay on 1688 app with Chinese yuan. Chinese yuan is Chinese currency. Okay, that's the currency they use in China, and that's the currency you can use to make payments on 1688. Okay, most of the suppliers, in fact you pay with Chinese yuan. You don't even need to pay with dollar, especially you're in a country that you don't have access to use dollar, or you need to create a dollar account or have a dollar card before you can make payments. But even if you're in those countries and you have a dollar card, you can as well link it and use it to start making payments on 1688. Okay, that's another advantage of using 1688. Another advantage of using 1688 is that it is cheaper. Importing things from 1688 is way cheaper than importing from other apps. Okay, I know a lot of you want to hear the disadvantage of shopping from 1688. The disadvantage is, as most times after shopping, it has happened to me before, most times after shopping from a supplier, okay, and the product is out of stock, some of them will not tell you on time, and maybe you think that they might have. So when you think that they must have shipped those items to your shipping agent, you just find out that they did not, and maybe at the end you have released the money. It has happened to me before, and that's one of the disadvantages. And I don't see any other disadvantage with shopping from CCS aside from this. So let's come to Alibaba. Let's come to Alibaba. Alibaba is very popular, and Alibaba, why people prefer Alibaba, one of the advantages of using Alibaba is that you pay with dollars. You pay with dollars. So if you're in a country that you can easily pay with dollar, or you have a dollar account, you can make payments in dollar from any country. Alibaba is very good, okay, for those that want to pay in dollar. And also, another thing is you can easily link your e-commerce site to Alibaba. You can easily link your e-commerce site to Alibaba, right? And that is it. So that is the advantage of using Alibaba. For the disadvantages, for some people that are not in a country that they can easily use dollar to make payments, especially in Nigeria, it is very difficult to use Alibaba, okay? And most times you need to be careful. Some suppliers will tell you to pay with using their WeChat. You can pay some suppliers to their WeChat account, but you need to reach some certain level of trust, right, with that supplier before you can pay them to their WeChat account, okay? Then Walmart and Taobao, they are similar with 1688. And so let me share with you guys the one I use and why I use them. The shipping app I use is 1688. I use them because it is really easy for me to make payments to my suppliers directly from the app, and also they are cheaper, and I don't want to go through the stress of dollar card, paying in dollar with other app like Alibaba and AliExpress. So I love shipping, I love buying with 1688. That's the app I use, okay, for now. So I don't use Taobao, I don't use Walmart, okay, but I actually know how to use them, okay? If you think that you know someone who's using it and you also want to give it a try and you need some guide, I can actually guide you on it subsequently in my videos. It's not like I've not used them before. I've used them before, but just once, so I stopped using them and I'm not using them again. All my imports these days, all my shopping these days, I use 1688 and I love it, okay? So when it comes to paying your Chinese suppliers, I know you people will be like, so after shopping, after buying, how do I pay my Chinese supplier? Okay, so for example, if you're using 1688, you can. So let's move to step 3. Step 3 is making payments, paying your suppliers. How do you pay your suppliers? The first option that you have for paying your suppliers is paying through Alipay. There's what we call an Alipay app, and this Alipay works perfectly with 1688. That's why I love using 1688. So how do you pay your supplier using Alipay account? It is very easy. You download the Alipay app. So after downloading the Alipay app, you link it with your 1688 app. It is very easy. I have a video where I made about how to link your Alipay with your 1688. You can watch it practically, okay? So after linking it, then you fund that Alipay account. How do you fund it? Even though you're not in China, in any country that you are in, you can easily fund your Alipay account. Funding it is like buying Chinese currency. Okay, so let's say you're in Nigeria, you can easily buy Chinese currency to that app. So how do you do it? You use agents. There are agents that sell Chinese yuan. They will fund it directly. They will fund yuan directly to your Alipay account, and you will pay them in naira. Okay, and you pay them in naira. Okay, I made a video also about how you can easily fund, different easy ways I can easily fund that your Alipay account. Please note, you cannot make payments on 1688 if you don't have this Alipay account and if you don't have money in it. So it's very important you download it and you also fund it if you are using 1688 to shop. Okay, so another thing about paying your suppliers on 1688 using Alipay is this: don't pay a supplier that you just met on 1688 directly to their Alipay account or to their WeChat account. Okay, make sure that after your payment, after your odd shopping, you pay the suppliers directly on 1688 app. Okay, this way you will not fall into the hands of scammers. Okay, because there are also scammers in those apps. So I've made a video on how you can know that a supplier is legit on 1688 or a supplier is not legit. Okay, so you can watch the video also, right? So after shopping, you pay that. One of the advantages of paying directly on the 1688 is this: if the supplier did not deliver your goods, okay, you can easily cancel that order, cancel that payment, and request for a refund, and 1688 app will automatically refund your money. Okay, and another thing is this: if you pay on 1688 and you did not confirm that the supplier delivered your goods from your shipping agent, and if eventually that supplier did not deliver that item and you did not confirm, you did not know that they did not deliver it, and you went and click release money, because 1688 is designed that after shopping and after making payments with your Alipay account, they will not release that money immediately to the supplier. They will wait for you to confirm that you have received that order before they release money to the supplier. So if you confirm that you've received it without confirming from your shipping agent if truly they have received it, and you went and request that 1688 should release the money to the supplier, if they release that money, you cannot seek for refund again. And if the supplier did not deliver, that money and that product is gone. It has happened to me before and I learned the hard way. So don't learn the hard way like me. Take this advice. Okay, so that is all when it comes to paying your 1688. Okay, another thing is you can as well pay if you have a dollar card. Okay, you can link your dollar card to your 1688 app, and when you purchase, it will be deducted from your dollar account. I made a video on how you can link your dollar card to your 1688 app, so you can watch it also, where I did it practically. Okay, so that's another way of paying your supplier on 1688. Okay, so that is all with making payments. So let's come to shipping. The fourth step is shipping. So before you can even make payments or complete your order, for example on 1688, Alibaba, AliExpress, you must add a shipping address. Okay, that is, if you don't want, your suppliers can actually ship directly to you. They can use logistic companies like FedEx, what's that other logistic company that they normally use? DHL. Okay, so they can use them, but if you allow them to use that shipping method, it is definitely going to air shipping. So when it comes to shipping, first of all, let me explain. We have air shipping and sea shipping. Okay, so they are definitely going to use air shipping, and it will be very, very, very expensive for you. So don't even ask them to use their own shipping method. So how do they use their own shipping method? First of all, you need to register with shipping agents in your country. And one thing about registering with shipping agents is that you can do it online. Okay, so you register with shipping agents, right? Different shipping agents. There are so many different shipping agents. Okay, you can find them on Instagram, you can find them online, but make sure that I made a video on how to know the best shipping agents. Okay, especially for those in Nigeria, you can also watch it. So when you get a shipping agent, after registering with them, they are going to send you a personal shipping address. So it is that shipping address that you're going to add or connect to your 1688 or your Alibaba or your AliExpress app. I made a video on how you can link your shipping address to your 1688. You can also watch it. I did it practically. Okay, so after linking it, it will be very, very easy. After shopping, after making payments, then automatically that your shipping address that you have linked will pop out, and you just click it. So what the supplier needs to do is they will package your goods from the factory and send it to that address that you have added on your 1688 website. Okay, so when it gets there, your shipping agent will notify you that they received a parcel on your behalf. Okay, so after confirming it, you are going to pay them, and before you pay them, you need to tell them which shipping route you prefer. Is it shipping sea shipping, that's using what's it called, using ship? Then is it air shipping, that's through aeroplane? So the prices are different, and the duration, the length that the item will reach to you are also different. For example, if you choose sea shipping, that item is going to stay on the sea for 3 to 4 months before it arrives, but it's way cheaper. But if you choose air shipping, it can even arrive to you from China within 7 days, but it is also more expensive. Okay, let's say an item that will take you 50,000 to ship through sea can take you close to 100,000 to ship through air. Okay, so your shipping agent will calculate your order, your goods they'll calculate it in per kg if it is through air, then per CBM if it is through sea, and they will tell you the price of dollar. So they will charge you in dollar, you're going to pay them in dollar. But for example, if you're in Nigeria, you pay some shipping agents the equivalent dollar of naira. Okay, that will be your charge. So after making your payment, they will now ship it from China to Nigeria or your country. Once your items arrived, they will notify you that your item is already in their office, that you should come and claim it. And that is all. You go and claim your item, and you start selling or you start using them. It's very easy like that. Importing from China is not a difficult part. Okay, so let's say you want to start. Okay, you can decide to import products of as low as 10,000, 20,000, just for you to try out yourself, gain experience, get a trusted supplier, know how it works. Okay, so you can follow all this procedure that I've explained. You buy your item. So when you buy a smaller quantity of item, you pay for your shipping. It will get to you within 1 week, highest 7 days if you use air shipping, and it will get to you as a beginner. So as a beginner in China importation, our advice, you start small. We start with low amounts so that you get, so that you can get practical knowledge. Okay, so that's how you import from China to Nigeria seamlessly within 1 week. Okay, so stay tuned. So at this point, if you gain value from this video, kindly like this video. If you have questions or you want me to talk about something, you want me to talk about anything about importation in general, also let me know at the comment section. Okay, I made this video out of request from one of my viewers on YouTube, so I can also answer your own questions, your own concern with a video. Okay, so and also if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, join the family. Okay, let's do this together. Okay, thank you for watching. I love you all so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.